Can you please stand up? And we're gonna just all of us, we're gonna face the mirror. So we said that actually pretty much anything that we start doing, as long as it's intentional, it's actually technical, right? And then we also said that once you have that idea, right, you just start to expand on it, right? So we're gonna start with the organic, and we're gonna start with a very simple movement. We're gonna play the music, and we're just gonna be like this, something like just this, right? Okay, so this is accessible to anyone, and then I'm gonna let you find your technical in this. Okay, so that's the baseline, right? I'm gonna play the music, and then you stay here, don't stop moving too much, right? We're gonna go gradually with that exercise. You go like this, boom, and then you start playing with the music, and all of a sudden, just by playing with the music, and mainly with your arms, okay? For now, just your arms, right? And then don't even think, okay, this is organic, no, this is technical, and this is organic. No. Now, you're just starting with this, and then you start playing with the music, right? And let your creativity do its thing, right? Let's go. Ready? So when I say freestyle, you stop. Freestyle with it. Keep Okay. All right. Okay. One of the reasons why I love doing this exercise is because almost all the time the same thing happened. Here's what happened. I see everyone, we all started like this, boom. And the room was grooving. Bah, bah. When I say freestyle, right? So now you started to be technical, gradually I started to lose that continuous groove that was going on. And all of a sudden, you see gradually, people started to be more focused on the technical side and hitting the beat. So now you're like, you were here, then I say freestyle, then I see, boom. Okay, now you kept it, yeah, and then started thinking too much about the music, and then you're like, hey, you see what I mean? And this is one of the best way to separate both, right? I'm not saying that you cannot intentionally, literally stop and boom, and like doing some isolation and anything like that. But it has to be intentional. You have to make sure that the audience understand, okay, this is being done intentionally right now. Yeah, just like I'm talking right now to you, and I say, do you understand, guys? And I pause on purpose, right? I pause on purpose, therefore, it's not like, oh, did he forget what he's going to say? No, I just talk and pause on purpose, right? So pausing is not a problem when you are freestyling, but when you pause and you're too focused on the next thing that you are doing, then this is where the problem is. So one of the best ways to integrate one side smoothly to another side is by having a continuity in the groove that you started with. Okay, so the groove can be this if you started with, but it can also be something that you started like that, that was like the main groove, and then you develop on that, right? So once again, it can evolve, you can transform it, right? But that's a subject for another time. But just try not to cut it. Now we're gonna change completely the music genre, right? And this time I'm not gonna give you the starting point, so I'm not gonna give you the groove to start with. You decide based on what you hear on the music, how do I feel like moving, and that will be the foundation you start with. That will be the groove that you start with. Once you have that, right, then I will say freestyle with it, then you're gonna start, adding to it, okay? Great. And please guys, I know most of you here are dancers, and most of you here have, dance experiences. But I also know that a few percentage, probably like you are at the very beginning of your freestyle journey. But the information that I'm giving, be aware that you can, play with it at your own stage, okay? So don't feel like, yeah, but this sounds too advanced, or him is moving this way and I can't move this way. You see what I mean? So please, 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 don't worry about that. You can literally never go wrong, right? Your groove that you're gonna start with, even if it's just this or even if it's just this, that's yours. You understand? So the exercise can be applied to your level at any time. All right? So just keep that in mind. All right? I just wanted to kind of reiterate this. Let's go. You see, so once again, the music is your best partner, because the music kind of inspires you to move, like the first move that you started with, like, okay, all right, this is, the groove that I want to go for. Then even if you had like no techniques or anything that like are very technical that you know about, if you just keep on grooving like that, and then you start playing with the music, it's already technical, right? So for example, on a song like this, now I want to play with the music. You see, so like I promise you, this is accessible to anyone at any level. What did I do? Step 1, the groove that I want to start with. Step 2, music. Help me. Music, help me. We are in this together. Help. And before you know it, you've done a good performance. Does it make sense? So we simplify, and when we think, and when we feel like we start thinking too much, we simplify even more. right? So we can do the same thing on the other side. We started with, you know, like more organic groove, right? But now we're gonna start with a technical approach, yeah? And then we add the organic to it. Same principle, right? So, hey, thank you for watching this video. If you are ready to elevate your freestyle dance, Beyond the Move might be exactly what you've been looking for. But don't just take my word for it. I remember Putrek said, "It's hard to count the things that I love about BTM. It helped me find me and made me part of a big, talented dance family." With BTM, I learned more in 3 months than I did in 1 year at my dance school, focusing on the present moment and not judging my movements. So I invite you to dive deep into a world where mindset, movement, and music merge. Join our supportive community, access exclusive training, and dance beyond limitations. Start your free trial today, and we are looking forward to working with you, alright? See you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.